Welcome to this episode of Start Living Sustainable. I'm your host, Cynthia, and I want to jump right into faith, facts, and fragrance. We're going to talk about these things because a lot of women are desiring to live a more low toxic lifestyle, but there's this opposition and lack of support and understanding and misunderstandings. Let's be honest, being a health conscious woman today means questioning things that most people ignore. And if you're reading labels and you're starting to do some clean swaps and you want to reduce your toxic load, that's a good thing because you deeply care about how you live and you want to bring in cleaner, healthier products and introduce these practices into your life that are not going to interfere with your health. You know there's something there, and you've likely felt the nudge to detox your home. Maybe you want to upgrade your personal care products and just be a little more mindful about the everyday exposures that so many women and moms tend to overlook. But every now and then you're reminded because someone will say to you, do you really need to worry about every little thing? And suddenly you start to wonder, am I doing too much? Too sensitive? Is that what I am? Or am I just too concerned about nothing? But here's the thing. Being prepared isn't worry. It's wisdom. And today we're going to talk about how you can apply this in your life and not feel guilty and overwhelmed by some of the comments or the lack of support that you may be getting from friends and family. So let's jump in and talk about it. Hi friends, welcome to Start Living Sustainable. I'm your host, Cynthia Harvey Brown. In this podcast, I'm going to help you discover sustainable ways to improve your overall health and well-being in your home. And I'm going to show you how to do this without spending a lot of time or money, all in partnership with God. Yes, if you're ready to show yourself some love, experience a new level of wellness, build faith, and align your values with God's vision for your life, then you're in the right place. Pour out the diet soda, and we should talk about those yoga pants. Let's have some serious fun in today's episode. When I think about Proverbs 22:3 tells us that the prudent see danger and take refuge, but the simple keep going and pay the penalty. Now, what does this say to us? It's saying that when we are conscientious about something, when we're questioning things, it tells us that we can make a choice to eliminate things that are reportedly harmful to our bodies, to our minds, and to our families. What this says to me is that we can make a decision about what's good for us and what's not. We can decide to say no to those products and practices that are really interfering with our health and wellness. Once we learn better, we tend to do better. And just know you're not reacting in fear. You're responding with a spirit of discernment. I just remember when I first realized how many toxins were quietly hiding in my everyday products. I didn't panic. I just got intentional. What I realized is that I can swap out the scented candles and find some healthier alternatives. I can forego the conventional cleaning sprays. And I wasn't doing this because I was fearful. I was doing it because I felt I was being faithful to my health, to my family, and to this body that God gave me. Listen, friends, I want you to know, when you make a decision to do something that's good for you and people don't support it, you're not paranoid, you're just proactive and you're not overthinking it. You're just getting ahead of the game. This is what preventative health looks like. And if you're tired of the guesswork, the late night Googling and trying to figure out what actually works, I've got you. I want to welcome any first-time visitors. This is the place I want you to know where clean living gets clear, intentional wellness becomes doable. It's not something that we're guessing at. And you can finally get the results that you deserve and walk in a new, elevated, improved lifestyle. Okay, on this podcast, we talk about reducing your toxic load, clean swaps, wellness strategies, ingredients, awareness, and building a healthier lifestyle from the inside out. I created the Healthy Home and Body Reset to offer structure, support, and a community of like-minded women like you, I hope, who are done feeling overwhelmed and who are ready to take intentional, powered steps towards a low-tox lifestyle. And just know this is not about perfection because none of us can get it completely right. It's about doing it together, supporting each other, understanding the strategy and how to put things in place to safeguard your well-being. If you're looking for a place where your wellness questions matter and are valid and your journey is celebrated, well, you're in the right place. And I want you to connect with us, a community of like-minded women who are moms who care about their health and their family's well-being. Learn more and connect with us at startlivingsustainable.com. You can sign up there for your first session. Click the link below or go over to the website, startlivingsustainable.com. Let me be the first to tell you, I haven't always been convicted the way I am now in terms of caring about my body, minding my business in my home, and just making better daily choices in my life. Because now I realize that it's a journey. You can't get it right overnight. But we're in a race. And to me, this is a form of worship and wise stewardship. So whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, I believe you should do it all for the glory of God. 1 Corinthians 10:31, this reminds us that it's the small, intentional choices that we make, like choosing safer products or nurturing our body. These aren't trivial. They're acts of stewardship and worship. And when we choose intentional living, we're honoring that truth, not just chasing a trend, living a non-toxic lifestyle. And when confusion creeps in or we're tempted to ignore what we know, we have to hold on to this promise, the promise that we can trust in the Lord with all our heart and lean not to our own understanding. And in all of our ways, just submit to Him and He will direct our paths. He will make it straight. This verse reinforces our intuition, that inner voice that questions ingredients or things that we're not sure about, to seek clarity. And that's what we deserve. And that pursuing of a healthier lifestyle is not fear. It's faith in action. So choosing to trust God's wisdom over cultural conveniences or popular whatever, we don't want to follow the crowd necessarily. We want to do what's good for us. I've spent over 30 years committed to wellness, and I don't always get it right. So don't get me wrong. But this is not just theory. I've been practicing this for a while, and I've raised my son with intention, and I've helped friends clean up their homes and their health, and coached students for decades in aligning their lives with their purpose. But when I started sharing what I know more publicly, I realized something very powerful. Women are overwhelmed and they're tired of all of the conflicting information that's out there. That is why I created this system. It's not just from books, it's from real life. And I'm blending my faith with holistic health and non-toxic lifestyle principles that really work. And I root it all in the Word. 1 Corinthians 9:24 says, do you not know that in a race, all the runners run, but only one gets the prize? So run in such a way to get the prize. We are all in a race, a wellness journey, if you will, to maintain our health, to hold on and prevent illness in the best possible way that we know how, and leave a healthy legacy for our family, for our children. So let's run this race with clarity and purpose to experience real results in our lives. Okay, and why does this matter? Let's take a moment to spotlight one of the most misleading ingredients found in your home and your body care products, and that is fragrances. Well, you've heard me talk about this before, but I want to really kind of focus in on this because fragrance, yeah, it sounds harmless, even pleasant, right? But it's often the catch-all term that's used to hide dozens of toxic chemicals, including phthalates, which are commonly used, but they're highly toxic. These phthalates, which have been linked to hormonal disruptions, reproductive issues, allergies, and on and on and on. If you see fragrance or perfume on a label and the brand isn't disclosing what's in it, that should be a red flag for you. And here's what you're up against. Scientific fact number one, the average woman uses 168 chemicals on her body every single day, often before she even finishes her first cup of coffee or tea. Some of these chemicals are in your toothpaste, lotions, your shampoos, foundations, deodorants, and more. And this is according to the Environmental Working Group. You don't have to take my word for it. You can look this up yourself. Scientific fact number two, PFAS, they're often nicknamed forever chemicals, are now detected in 97% of Americans. They're in the bloodstream of the majority of people. This is everyone from babies to adults. But according to the Center for Disease Control, the CDC, they're used in everything from waterproof mascara to nonstick pans to stainless resistant fabrics. Like most doctors, when they do blood work, they will not check this because this particular blood test is probably not covered by most insurances. Scientific fact number three, a 2023 study confirmed that long-term exposure to common disruptors can lead to mood disorders, hormonal imbalance, infertility, and immune issues. Now, chronic exposure to some of these synthetic chemicals, which are just bombarding us, have also been medically linked to hormone disruption, autoimmune disorders, asthma, ADHD, depression, and even early puberty in girls, and issues with boys as well. Now, listen, this isn't about being crunchy, okay? It's about being informed. And this is about ingredient awareness, not obsession, okay? This is proactive healthcare. It's not panic. There's no guilt here. It's just about doing something now that you're starting to learn the effects that these chemicals can have on you. The sooner, the better. Because once you realize what you're up against and you can stand to lose, then you can start making adjustments and changes in your life for the better. So the truth is, if you don't take control of your health and your home environment, something else will. And the air fresheners in your home, those dryer sheets that you use when you wash your clothes, even the face creams that you put on, they all add up. And our bodies, they're screaming for relief, not another serum. So start wherever you are. It's about those simple, small changes. Here's a simple but powerful solution to get started. Just start with what you use most often. For example, you can swap out that sweet smelling lotion that you've been using for years. Yes, the one with fragrance listed as a mystery ingredient. And try a healthier alternatives like the brand Attitudes or Naive. These are EWG verified and formulated without hormone disrupting chemicals. This week, I challenge you. I want you to choose one area, one product, like your body lotion or your laundry detergent, and swap it out for a truly non-toxic version. Look for products that are fragrance-free. Look around your home, pick a product, and find one that has questionable ingredients. You can go to EWG and see if they're verified. Better yet, you can avoid more Googling and book a free discovery call with me and let me help you pick the right one for your particular routine and your lifestyle. You can find the link to book your free wellness call with me. This link is nowhere else but in the show notes below. You will not find it on our website. We really want to work with women and health conscious moms who are ready to make a change in their lives, and they want to do it and build momentum. One small change, one call with me can help you initiate one change that will start the momentum. And when done with strategy, these shifts compound and they affect many areas of your lives. And that's how you detox your life. Not by doing everything at once, but by doing the right thing first. You want to know that those steps you're taking are having an immediate effect on your well-being. And by doing it the right way the first time, you can get to that finish line a lot faster. So just to recap today, if you are already questioning what's in the ingredients that you're seeing in your home, if you're one to have paused mid-aisle reading labels or wondered if your candles and your skincare could be affecting your body, you're not imagining it. You're already on the path to living more intentional. And when we work together, here's what you can expect inside of my Healthy Home and Body Reset. We'll uncover the biggest exposures hiding in plain sight. Yes, in plain sight in your home. Those 168 plus daily chemicals in your everyday routine. You'll also understand which labels you can trust, what ingredients to avoid. You'll reduce hormone disruption, fatigue, skin issues, and inflammation with simple swaps that actually work. We'll set up a repeatable system for your home and your habits so you can finally feel in control of your well-being. And best of all, you'll feel lighter, clearer, and more energized and empowered to keep going forward. This is Low-Tox living simplified. It's a way of living. It's a health strategy that aligns with your values. It's clean living customized. And this is not just a course. I want you to know that. It's a sisterhood. You'll find support, clarity, and women who get it. We're building wellness together, one swap, one prayer, one breakthrough at a time, okay? And if this episode lit a fire in you, it's time to act. You don't have to figure this out alone. Join our growing community of health-conscious women who are learning and unlearning and building sustainable wellness together without any guilt, greenwashing, or overwhelm. Let's connect. You can visit me right now at startlivingsustainable.com and take that first step in good faith and good company, because you're not meant to live in survival mode. You were made to run your race with wisdom, strength, and joy. Thank you for the time that you spent today here at Start Living Sustainable. Don't forget to click the link below to book your free wellness call. And if you're ready to go, let's jump in this and schedule your first session with me. That link is also listed down below. Thank you for being here again. I'm Coach Cynthia, and I want to encourage you to stay faithful, stay focused on your race, and I'll see you next week for another episode of Start Living Sustainable.